7 Cares Idaho Shares is a community safety net campaign to aid local charities serving the people in our communities who need help the most. As the temperature drops, the need for food, shelter, and aid, it really grows in our community. The first initiative took place in the KTVB parking lot back in 2008 with a generous donation of 30,000 pounds of chicken from Tyson Foods. That was a lot of food for us and for our community. And when our viewers saw what was taking place live on the Saturday morning news, they drove to KTVB to drop off their food donations to go along with the chicken. The response was truly amazing. In 2012, we outgrew our small little parking lot and we moved our operations over to Albertson Stadium. And we included 39 additional donation sites. And that's when we started a live 5-hour telethon encouraging viewers to donate food and cash. That year, cash donations exceeded $147,000 and 114,000 pounds of food was donated. Fast forward to 2020, and instead of a single day of giving at donation sites across Southwest Idaho, 7 Cares Idaho Shares was a 2-week virtual campaign.
Well, the annual 7 Cares Idaho Shares fundraiser kicks off today. The goal is to help local charities serve people in our communities who need help the most.
The annual Day of Giving has turned into a 2-week event. As a result of the pandemic, services provided by Idaho charities are in high demand.
Every year, Idaho businesses step up in a big way to join the companies that care. As we continue to talk about companies that care, sometimes we have companies that come together to show how much they care. And that certainly is true for Hawkins Companies and Radix Construction. One company that did business with a lot of different companies got all of them together. And by doing that, their donation came in at over $30,000 because it was a combination of companies, employees, and the actual businesses really making a difference and really caring. Their donation was so large that they brought out one of the biggest cranes they have in order to unload the pallet at the Idaho Food Bank. And it was just one of those moments that was just so exciting when you saw how much of a difference that donation alone was going to make. They didn't care that we even talked about their businesses. They just cared that we got everybody on board to make this the best year ever.
The timing was incredible. A local businessman called us the night before we launched our awareness campaign to say he wanted to match all individual donations. And it was an amazing gesture. All right, here we go. We were hit with a bombshell news tonight when a local philanthropist who wishes to remain anonymous reached out to say he wants to match every dollar donated. We had calls off the hook from people who said they wanted to donate $5 because they knew that was 10. And in the end, because of that, we ended up with nearly $1 million donated.
This year's 2-week event was the biggest in our history.
Nearly $250,000 in donations from local companies who care.
And more than $194,000 donated by all of you at home. And remember, all of your online donations will be doubled by a generous anonymous donor.
You think about what one small gesture from someone who obviously has the means to do this meant for our entire market, and what that meant for our entire state, and all of the folks out there that are hungry and needed food for them and their families. One gesture, and it just had a domino effect. Thank you from all of us here at Idaho's News Channel 7. Your generosity is going to go a long way to help local nonprofits get through what has been such a difficult year for so many. Thanks again.
Over $950,000 was donated because of our community coming together in such a time of need. The event provided 2.9 million meals. Since 2008, 7 Cares Idaho Shares has provided over 9.4 million meals to Idahoans because we came together to help each other. And that's what Idaho is all about. It's all about our community. It's about each other. And 7 Cares Idaho Shares is about doing what's right every year for those in need.
The more that we stock those shelves and the bigger the difference that we make, just makes the entire community a much stronger place, and it just brings everyone together.
Here's to another decade of 7 Cares Idaho Shares.